Prime Minister Narendra Modi has signed economic and trade deals worth over $20 billion with Beijing. Talks were also held about a decade-long border dispute issue. Modi said both India and China have agreed to explore fair, reasonable and mutually acceptable resolutions to the issue. Chinese Premier Li Keqiang spoke about the importance of both nations working together.
The coming of the Asian century will depend on China and India, the two most populous countries in the world. Whether they can conquer the differences they face to gradually realize the goals of modernization and let their people live better lives.
For more, we are joined by CCTV's Huna in Beijing. Huna, thanks so much for joining us. A historic visit, lots of wonderful camera opportunities we saw. What was actually decided on the trip and how important is it?
Well, China and India have reached a number of practical agreements during Modi's first visit to China, following a 2-hour meeting between Chinese Premier Li Keqiang and Modi on Friday morning. 24 agreements have been signed on areas ranging from high-speed railway, the military and border issues, to the establishment of a Uyghur college in the southwestern city of Kunming. According to a joint statement released after the meeting, the two sides agreed that the enhanced military ties are conducive to mutual trust and confidence. The two armies will hold their 5th joint counter-terrorism exercise this year. Committed to better border cooperation, annual visits and exchanges are planned between the two military headquarters and neighboring military commands, while also the two countries work to balance bilateral trade, including pharmaceutical and agricultural imports from India, and reducing tariffs from Indian products. China is resolved to help India to solve its infrastructure problems. An action plan on railway cooperation has been signed by China's National Railway Administration and India's Ministry of Railways. The two sides also decided to establish China-India Think Tanks Forum and a high-level media forum, which will both meet annually alternatively in China and India. And according to the statement, the two countries also agreed to establish a state-provincial leaders forum. And as the world's two largest developing countries, China and India have a huge potential of domestic needs, as both are striving for industrialization and urbanization. So China and India also published a joint statement on climate change. Nathan?
You know, lots of bilateral agreements. You can see a trust building there. But let's widen it out. What about the future, not just between China and India, but the region as well?
Well, Chinese media have been highlighting and praising their fruitful visit by Modi. And many of the local dailies and websites here in Beijing has published the picture of selfie between Premier Li Keqiang and Prime Minister Modi, saying that this marked a warming moment for the two countries. Analysts say that as one of the major outcomes of the visit by Prime Minister Modi, the economic cooperation and people-to-people ties have been clear forward movement. Well, according to the statement issued after talks between Premier Li Keqiang and Prime Minister Modi, both countries have iterated the principles of equality in common but differentiated responsibilities to address issues of climate change. The two sides have also expressed willingness to explore the prospects for a more productive relation on the basis of deeper economic engagement, greater contact between the peoples of the two countries, and the rediscovery of shared cultural roots. The two countries' business leaders have also reached a large amount of agreements to carry out cooperation ranging from renewable energy, infrastructure, and steel worth $22 billion. Experts say that this signaled a great progress in economic and investment cooperation between the two countries.